Addressing myself to this CBA, I want to say that as a government, indeed we have accepted the general body of that CBA, which touches on conditions of service. We have agreed with the training options provided in that CBA. We have agreed with the improvement of the facilities which is provided in that CBA. We have agreed with the conditions in terms of mortgage, car loan, housing, and any other condition like any other public servant which is contained in that document. Indeed, on Wednesday morning, we had a meeting at 7 o'clock with the union where we agreed that those conditions we do agree in totality, and we needed to recast them based on the Code of Regulations, Labor Relations Act, and other laws which pertain to engagement with workers. That is one thing which we were committed to. Appendix A, as has been alluded by the Cabinet Secretary National Treasury, is a contentious issue, and we have said it has to be subjected to a process as the court ruled on 6th of October. That is the process which the union has evidently and without doubt frustrated, because we started engagements on 11th of November and then they issued a strike which has frustrated that process. However, as a ministry, as a government, we remain open to dialogue with the doctors so that they can resume work. Now, we shall be discussing with the county governments because those are employ 80% of the staff. And without engagement of the county governments which employ doctors, no CBA can see the light of the day before the court, because those are the employers. And that is what we have been asking the doctors to agree to, so that we bring all the employers of the doctors around the table to be able to negotiate a new CBA which can be implementable. As the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury said, the CBA itself anticipated the input of the SRC. And in Clause 4, Section 4 of that CBA, it suspended implementation of the remuneration, allowances, and salaries until such a time that SRC pronounces itself on the terms and conditions of work of public servant, which it has done about 4 weeks ago. And it is that information which can inform any CBA going forward, apart from conforming to the 4-year cycle. Therefore, we in the ministry and indeed the government, we have exercised prudent engagement, honesty, and sincerity to the doctors whom we value, and we would like to see them compensated adequately to be able to offer services to Kenyans. It cannot be a one-day event. Negotiating a CBA, we have given them 30 to 60 days to allow negotiation to breathe life into that document, which they have refused. I want the members of the press and the public to know, since the negotiation started on 11th of November, and then they were caught up by the strike, the doctors have not given an inch towards reconciliation and allowing them to go back to work. Their stand has been implementation of that CBA. And therefore, we know the strike is illegal. It has been pronounced so by a court of law. They have been found in contempt of court, and judgment is due on Tuesday. Therefore, with all due respect and giving the benefit of doubt to the doctors, flouting the law is not the way to solve problems. We expect that, irrespective of the outcome of today, we are open to dialogue and we want to discuss with them so that they can resume duty and then Kenyans can continue to enjoy the services they have been giving them. Therefore, mine is to sincerely urge Kenyans, under the difficult circumstances we are finding us, and given the outcome of today, we will move swiftly to ensure that indeed, wherever a Kenyan is, services do reach them in one form or the other. Thank you.